Protesters once again took over the streets across the St. Louis region to march for George Floyd and push for racial justice. Late this afternoon, a group of demonstrators held signs as they marched through the Delmar Loop, and another large group of demonstrators were out in St. Charles marching down 5th Street. News 4's Vinton Blandon joins us live right now from St. Charles tonight. And Vinny, a lot happening out there this evening, and at one point, we even saw Interstate 70 shut down.
Yeah, that was the case, but right now I want to show you this part of Street St. Charles is clear and open to traffic, as is the case for this intersection of 5th and Lombard Streets. But hours ago, this area was packed with protesters demanding their voices be heard. Organizers, who estimate 2,500 people marched throughout St. Charles, thought of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., saying what powerhouse Sky Zone 4 captured below was creative tension.
When young folks say this is not my grandmama's movement, they're wrong. Everything that we're doing, Dr. King and others in the civil rights movement did. The difference is technology.
Whether through sounds or words, protesters were focused as they put one foot in front of the other.
I mean, there's a bunch of injustice, and it's time for us as Americans to take stand and stand behind our black brothers and sisters, and it's our duty.
James Utley brought his son and daughter.
It was her idea, and I didn't want to deny this opportunity this is history making, you know, so she needs to be a part of it. They need to be a part of it.
And how does she get the idea?
Research, school, parents telling us. It's all we have to know. It's all we got.
Sheridan and her older brother, with their father, watched protesters shut down eastbound Interstate 70 more than 30 minutes.
I want people to stop being what they are today, racist. It shouldn't be a thing anymore since I don't even know how long. It shouldn't be a thing anymore.
Some might wonder why St. Charles and not Louisville for Breonna Taylor, Minneapolis for George Floyd, or Georgia for Ahmaud Arbery.
Well, there's different levels to this. We get out here and we get our message across, and we build a momentum from there.
After nearly 3 hours, police made no arrests and no one was hurt. Renee J. still does not call the protest a peaceful one.
It's not peaceful, it's nonviolent. Nothing is peaceful about us having to fight for our rights in such a manner. It has to stop.
Now, I want to touch on something that Reverend Darryl Gray told me in response to a question that I told him I'm asked all the time. Many people often ask, why do protesters pick one city over another? Now, Gray told me that it's simple, that protesters want to affect change everywhere because some communities are bedroom communities where people sleep and they leave that city to go to another city to work, so they'd rather affect change everywhere. Reporting live in St. Charles, Vinton Blandon, News 4.